What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Sunday, January 29th, 2023. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks for today, for this game, for the NFL as a whole. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Going to be looking at the load. There it goes. We're going to be looking at the Bengals versus the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game hosted in Kansas City. And as of right now, the Cincinnati Bengals are a 1-point favorite on the road against the Chiefs. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl up top. I have the location of the game right here, city, state, stadium coordinates. I keep track of home team win-loss records, so I keep that right here, this being the 284th NFL game for the season. It'll be the 12th postseason game this year. Right here is the head-to-head records between the two teams for the season, for the postseason, and all time. And then I have the home team right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria tuned from their birthday, and their postseason record as a team. Then at the bottom is the road team or the away team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria tuned from their birthday, as well as their postseason record as a team. So let's get started. I always start with the home team. I'll go over some numbers for the home team to win this game, and then I'm going to go over some numbers for the road team, the away team to win this game. So starting with the home team, the Chiefs, what would it take for the Chiefs to win this game? Well, one thing we can say right off the bat is Patrick Mahomes, he could become 10-3 for a postseason record in his career with a win. 10-3, kind of like 103. This being the 103rd NFL season. He could become 10-3 for the postseason in the 103rd NFL season. It will be the 7th day of the 11th month for the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, kind of like 7/11 or 11/7. And Andy Reid, the coach for the Chiefs, could become 11-7 for a postseason record as a coach specifically for the Chiefs. It will be a day with 53 date numerology on the Gregorian, 53 the 16th prime number. Chiefs are looking for their 16th win for the season. They can get their 19th postseason win as a team. It will be a day with 19 and 53 date numerology on the Gregorian. Patrick Mahomes would sit on 19 losses for his career with a win. This is the 303rd day of the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, a day leaving 52 left in the Hebrew religious year. Cincinnati Bengals sums to 303. And Joe Burrow could become 5-2 for a postseason record with the loss, as a Bengals coach becomes 5-2 for a postseason record with the loss. 52, 52, 303, a day leaving 52 left. Cincinnati Bengals 303. Joe Burrow would get his 19th loss for his career, as Patrick Mahomes sits on 19 losses with the win, as Chiefs get their 19th postseason win as a team, a day with 19 date numerology on the Gregorian, the 29th day of the Gregorian New Year. Joe Burrow would be 29-19 for a season record all-time for his career with the loss. Bengals coach would get his 38th loss for his career, as the Chiefs become 16-3 for a season record with a win, 163, the 38th prime number. Patrick Mahomes, he would get his 74th win all time for his career as the Bengals become 7-4 on the road for the season with the loss, like 74. What else? What else? Chiefs, their coach, Andy Reid, written out sums to 136. It'll be 316 days since his birthday. 316, 136 are just anagrams of each other. And Chiefs could become 16-3 for a season record with the win. 163, 136, 316. They're all just anagrams of each other. He's currently 64 years old. Kansas City Chiefs, written out sums to 64. If the Chiefs do win this game, I have to think that they're probably also going to win the Super Bowl. And the reason why I say that is this will be for Super Bowl 57. And Andy Reid, if he wins this game, he would get his 268th win all time for his career, leaving him open to potentially get his 269th win all time for his career. 269 mathematically is the 57th prime number, and it could be during the Super Bowl when that happens if they win this game here. At the same time, Patrick Mahomes, he would get his 75th win all time for his career if they go to the Super Bowl and win it. 75 is just a reflection of 57. It would be the 40th postseason game for the Chiefs all time if that were to happen. And Chiefs would win it with a 17-3 record for the season. 173, the 40th prime number. But of course, they have to get past the Bengals first for that to all happen. Today is a day with 37 date numerology on the Gregorian and a 73. 73, the 21st prime number. Andy Reid's 73rd postseason game for his career. He can get his 21st win postseason for his career. One thing I missed here with 53 date numerology, the 16th prime. Bengals can get their 16th postseason loss as a team. Kansas City, Missouri sums to 74. That could be a reason why Patrick Mahomes gets that 74th win for his career as Bengals become 7-4 for a road record with the loss. And I think that might be it for right now. Andy Reid, he would sit on 52 losses all time as a coach for the Chiefs. As the Bengals coach becomes 5-2, quarterback becomes 5-2 on a day leaving 52 left for the Hebrew religious side of the calendar. That was 52. Sums to 38. That could be another reason why the Bengals coach gets his 38th loss as it becomes 5-2 for a postseason record with the loss. I think that might be it for right now. Yeah, if the Chiefs win this game, it set Andy Reid up to get that 269th win, the 57th prime in Super Bowl 57, as Patrick Mahomes gets his 75th win all time for his career, 75, 57 reflections of each other. So that's pretty interesting to me, I think, if the Chiefs can pull it off against the Bengals here. Bengals have a lot of hype coming into this game based off their performance. And, of course, Chiefs aren't going to have as much hype because we saw Patrick Mahomes get injured in that last game. How injured will he really be? I don't know. We'll find out. But let's look at the numbers for the Bengals now. Let's move on to the Bengals. Let's do some numbers for the Bengals. If Bengals were going to win this game,
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's gonna win? It's gonna help with the YouTube algorithm. It's gonna help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
It could be, instead of the 52s, it could just be the 303. It being the 303rd day of the Hebrew religious. Cincinnati Bengals sums to 303. Cincinnati Bengals sums to 75. It will be the 7th day of the 5th month for the Hebrew civil side of the calendar, like 75. The word Bengals sums to 129. And this game is taking place on January 29th, written 1/29. So just the words Bengals and Cincinnati Bengals connect to the calendar through and through for the Gregorian, the Hebrew civil, and the Hebrew religious. Joe Burrow, he can get his 30th win all time for his career on a day with 37 date numerology for the Gregorian. If you write out 30, it sums to 37. Bengals coach would sit on 37 losses with the win. Bengals can get their 11th postseason win as a team as they get their 11th win in a row. Zach Taylor written out sums to 122. It being a day with 53 date numerology on the Gregorian, 53 sums to 122. Excuse me. Andy Reid, he would get his 53rd loss as a coach specifically for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, he would sit on 73 wins for his career with the loss on a day with 73 date numerology. It's a day with 19 date numerology, and the Bengals can get their 19th all-time head-to-head win against the Chiefs to go with. The Bengals can sweep the Chiefs 2-0 for the season, as well as 2-0 postseason with a win like 20, as Patrick Mahomes gets his 20th loss all time for his career. I guess we can mark that in like the light blue. Bengals would get their 15th win for the season facing against the Chiefs, with the quarterback who wears the number 15. If you write out 15, it sums to 34, and Bengals coach can get his 34th win for his career as Bengals get their 15th win for the season. The words Joe Burrow sums to 11-6, like 116. Bengals can get their 11th win in a row as they end Chiefs' 6-game winning streak, 6-11, 11-6, at the hands of Joe Burrow, 116, 116. His name also sums to 53 date numerology on the Gregorian. He would sit on 18 losses for his career with the win as he becomes 6-1 for a postseason record, 61 the 18th prime number. Bengals coach would get his 34th win for his career as he becomes 6-1 for a postseason record. If you write out 34 sums to 61. Patrick Mahomes, he would become 9-4 for a postseason record with a loss. 94. If you write out 94, it sums to 57. This being the season that ends with Super Bowl 57. Maybe instead of him becoming 10-3 for a postseason record, like 103 in the 103rd NFL season, he becomes 9-4 instead. 94 summing to 57. This being a season that ends with Super Bowl 57. The stadium for the Arrowhead is on the 94th west coordinate, 94. Patrick Mahomes could become 9-4 for a postseason record with a loss, like 94. The Chiefs would become 18-22 for a postseason record with the loss to go with, which is kind of my bias number. 18-22 kind of looks like that 182 number that I always follow. For those who know, know. For those who don't, don't. And what else? I think that might be it. Both of these quarterbacks are 26 years old currently. Written out sums to 159. This being the number 15 quarterback versus the number 9 quarterback, like 159, both at the age of 26. I mean, it doesn't really point to a win-loss for any of them, but I thought that was interesting. And I think that might be it. I think I covered it fairly okay. We'll just call it there. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight to the game, gives you an understanding of what's going on for each side, for both sides of the numbers. Get you started on a decode, adds to a decode that you already have. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support. Hopefully win all the money in the world. I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks. I will see you guys in the next video.